In our script, we delve into the complex relationship between music icons John Lennon and Bob Dylan. Lennon initially admired Dylan's introspective songwriting, but their encounter in 1964 led to disillusionment and criticism from Lennon. Despite this, Dylan's early work profoundly influenced the Beatles. Lennon expressed disdain for Dylan's artistic direction and parodied his religious fervor in his own song Serve Yourself. Lennon urged critical engagement with Dylan's music rather than blind reverence, showcasing his irreverent and critical approach. John Lennon and Frank Zappa had a mixed relationship marked by both admiration and frustration. Lennon empathized with Zappa's struggles for artistic validation, but criticized his intellectualism in rock music. Despite their differences, Lennon and Zappa collaborated in 1971, showcasing a willingness to set aside past criticisms for creative expression. Lennon admired Zappa's musical prowess, softening his stance after performing with him. Zappa's satirical portrayal of the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper cover reflected his complex views on the iconic band. John Lennon expressed reluctance to be compared to Dylan and dismissed certain folk musicians like Judy Collins and Joan Baez as fruity. Lennon's preference for authenticity and grit in music influenced his aversion to polished folk performances. Despite Lennon's critique, Collins and Baez admired his work, with Collins releasing a tribute album and Baez praising Imagine. John Lennon criticized Blood, Sweat, and Tears, considering them contrary to the avant-garde of rock and roll. He rarely listened to the top 10 charts, criticizing current music as stagnant. Blood, Sweat, and Tears' Grammy win over Abbey Road may have influenced Lennon's negative view of the band. Lennon considered himself part of the avant-garde of rock, aligning with Yoko Ono's influence. Blood, Sweat, and Tears founder Al Kooper acknowledged the Beatles' influence on the band. John Lennon's departure from the Beatles in 1969 was followed by McCartney's solo career announcement, marking the band's split. Lennon felt betrayed by McCartney's handling of the band's breakup, but acknowledged McCartney's public relations skills. Lennon regretted not capitalizing on the breakup to promote his solo work like McCartney did. In a 2018 interview, McCartney attributed the Beatles' split to Lennon, highlighting their post-breakup feud through solo music. Lennon and McCartney's feud involved musical jabs at each other, with notable tracks like Too Many People and How Do You Sleep. Despite their feud, McCartney emphasized their bond, likening their relationship to yin and yang. McCartney and Lennon reconciled before Lennon's death, mending their relationship and appreciating their renewed friendship. John Lennon's early life was shaped by a modest upbringing in Liverpool, England. Born in 1940, he was raised by his Aunt Mimi and Uncle George after his parents separated when he was young. Lennon's love for music was cultivated at an early age, inspired by his mother Julia, who taught him to play the banjo, and encouraged his interest in rock and roll. Lennon formed his first band, the Quarrymen, in 1956, alongside friends from school. The group's name later changed to the Beatles, with Lennon assuming a prominent role as lead vocalist and rhythm guitarist. Influenced by artists like Elvis Presley, Chuck Berry, and Little Richard, Lennon's musical style began to take shape, setting the stage for his iconic career. Throughout his formative years, Lennon found guidance and inspiration from fellow bandmates, including Paul McCartney, whose songwriting partnership would become legendary in the world of music. John Lennon's creative spark ignited during his childhood in Liverpool, England. Encouraged by his mother Julia's musical influence, Lennon discovered his passion for music at a young age. An anecdote recalls Lennon strumming on a banjo gifted by his mother, captivated by the rhythm and melody. As he grew older, Lennon found solace and expression through music, channeling his emotions into songwriting and performance. This early discovery of his creative talent fueled Lennon's desire to pursue a career in music, setting him on a path that would eventually lead to worldwide fame as a founding member of the Beatles. John Lennon, a founding member of the Beatles, faced many challenges in his early life. Growing up in a poor, working-class family in Liverpool, England, Lennon often struggled financially. His father left the family when he was just a child, and his mother died when he was 17, leaving him without much support. Despite these hardships, Lennon found solace in music. he formed a skiffle group called the Quarrymen in 1957, which eventually became the Beatles in 1960. However, the road to success was not easy. The music industry was highly competitive, and many industry professionals were skeptical of the Beatles' chances for success. Lennon's resilience and creativity helped him overcome these obstacles. He wrote and performed music that was unique and captivating, drawing in fans from all over the world. The Beatles' sound was a fusion of rock and roll, pop, and skiffle, which set them apart from other bands and helped them stand out in the industry. Lennon also used his platform to speak out on social and political issues, which was not common for musicians at the time. This only added to the band's popularity and helped them transcend the music industry. In addition to financial struggles and industry skepticism, Lennon faced criticism and backlash for his outspokenness on political and social issues. However, he never let that stop him from using his voice to advocate for change. Overall, John Lennon's resilience, creativity, and unapologetic voice helped him overcome the many obstacles he faced early in his life and career. His contributions to the music industry and his advocacy for social and political change continue to resonate with people around the world today. John Lennon's career was marked by several breakthrough moments that solidified his status as a musical icon. One pivotal moment was the Beatles' performance on The Ed Sullivan Show in 1964, which catapulted them to international fame. Critics and peers hailed their innovative sound and charismatic stage presence, recognizing Lennon's role as a driving force behind the band's success. Another significant milestone was the release of the album Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band in 1967, lauded for its experimental approach to music production and lyrical depth. Lennon's collaboration with Yoko Ono also yielded groundbreaking works, such as the avant-garde album Two Virgins and the peaceful protest anthem Give Peace a Chance. These achievements garnered acclaim from critics and resonated with audiences worldwide, cementing Lennon's legacy as a visionary artist who pushed the boundaries of music and culture. John Lennon, the renowned musician and artist, had a unique approach to his creative process. He drew inspiration from his own experiences and emotions, using improvisation and collaboration as key techniques. Lennon's music was known for its poetic lyrics, innovative melodies, and passionate performances. His songs became iconic anthems of peace, love, and hope. Hash reflection of personal experiences and worldview. Lennon's personal experiences and worldview were deeply reflected in his work. He was socially and politically conscious, and many of his songs were inspired by his own experiences. He used his music as a platform to address issues of social justice and advocate for progressive causes. Lennon's lyrics often conveyed powerful messages about peace, war, and equality. He championed the anti-war movement, Native and African American rights, and feminism. Hash influence of artistic education. Lennon's artistic education also played a significant role in shaping his creative style. He studied art at the Liverpool College of Art, where he explored various artistic disciplines such as painting, sculpture, and graphic design. This education influenced his views on art, music, and life in general. Additionally, Lennon was an accomplished painter, creating works in different styles, including abstract, surrealist, and pop art. His art was a reflection of his unique creativity and vision. In conclusion, John Lennon's creative process was characterized by a combination of techniques, including improvisation and collaboration. His personal experiences and worldview were deeply reflected in his work, as he used his music to address social and political issues. Lennon's artistic education and his exploration of various art forms also influenced his creative style. John Lennon's contributions to the music industry are undeniable, leaving a lasting impact on trends, techniques, and storytelling. According to industry experts, Lennon's ability to blend various musical genres and experiment with unconventional sounds revolutionized popular music. His introspective and socially conscious lyrics also set a new standard for storytelling and songwriting. Lennon's influence can be seen in countless artists who followed in his footsteps. Musician and producer Pharrell Williams has stated, "John Lennon's fearlessness in pushing boundaries inspired me to take risks and explore new sonic territories." Similarly, singer-songwriter Adele has expressed how Lennon's vulnerability and emotional honesty influenced her own approach to songwriting. Furthermore, Lennon's collaborations with Yoko Ono introduced avant-garde and conceptual art into the music scene, inspiring artists like David Bowie and Lady Gaga to blur the lines between music, fashion, and visual art. Overall, John Lennon's innovative spirit, lyrical depth, and willingness to challenge the status quo continued to shape the music industry, inspiring generations of musicians to push creative boundaries and use their platform for social change. John Lennon, known for his music, was also an advocate for peace and social justice. He used his fame to support causes like anti-war movements and civil rights. His song Imagine reflects his vision for a more peaceful world. Lennon and his wife Yoko Ono organized bed-ins for peace as a way to protest against war. They also supported other charitable causes, including fundraising concerts and donations to organizations. These personal values and efforts outside of his music career deeply influenced his work and legacy. John Lennon's legacy in the music industry is significant. His music continues to inspire and resonate with people around the world. Looking ahead, Lennon envisioned making even more meaningful contributions to the field. His advice to aspiring professionals is to stay true to themselves, embrace their unique voices, and never give up on their dreams. He believed that passion, dedication, and authenticity are key to success. Lennon encouraged young artists to take risks, push boundaries, and use their art as a force for positive change in the world. John Lennon's journey as a music artist was marked by passion, innovation, and a profound impact on the entertainment industry. His fearless exploration of musical boundaries and commitment to meaningful storytelling resonated deeply with audiences worldwide. Lennon's influence extended beyond music, inspiring creative minds to embrace risk-taking and social activism. His collaboration with Yoko Ono expanded artistic horizons, blending music with visual and conceptual art. Lennon's enduring legacy reminds us of the transformative power of creativity and perseverance, urging future generations to boldly pursue their artistic visions and drive positive change through their work. Share your thoughts on John Lennon's music and legacy in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content celebrating the creative spirits shaping entertainment.